The structures of power in real life prevent you from exploring your passions, but in crypto, we're rebuilding everything in a way that's inclusive. My name is Maria Paula. I come from Argentina, but I live in Berlin, and I've been in crypto since 2017. Currently, I'm working at Avara, which is the company behind Aave and Lens and Family, which is a wallet. I'm really passionate about this. I think first and foremost, I'm a community builder. I do growth. That is about business development, about partnerships, but it's also about talking to up-and-coming builders that are part of my ecosystem and helping them grow, giving them advice through all of the things that I learned. When I discovered crypto, that was actually by chance hanging out in an office in Berlin. I heard a guy talking about blockchain, and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. That guy turned out to be Gavin Wood, which is the co-founder of Ethereum. A few months later, I quit my job. I applied for a job at the Web3 Foundation. I really believed that the technology had the potential to fix everything that's wrong with institutions and governments. Everything I did after I actually started really working in crypto was also about my conviction over the transformative power of crypto. After 7 months, I was starting my first NGO. So we founded ETHBerlin. We started hosting hackathons and educational events, then founded the Department of Decentralization, which is where ETHBerlin was housed, where I was able to also explore an art practice combined with the blockchain. I've always been very much into art. Moved to Berlin because of techno, love the cultural industry here. But every time I wanted to work on a different industry that wasn't the one that I was working on, be it fashion or art or whatever, I always found gatekeepers, and I found it really annoying because I couldn't really explore any other interest. So we decided to start an art organization, and no one told us anything, and everyone welcomed us, and we decided, okay, we'll explore blockchain art. And all of a sudden, we were speaking about blockchain art everywhere, and then I was starting a business on blockchain art. What interested me in the intersection between crypto and art was the amount of possibilities that you could have in expressing yourself through programming and in expressing yourself through the blockchain. Blockchain art was so nascent in 2019, and no one had really written about it, that the first thing we did was actually start to preserve what everyone was doing. Then later it was all luck, because NFTs were around and people had money from 2020 DeFi summer, and suddenly NFTs were art that was really attractive for collectors. So we were there in the right moment, and we just leveraged everything. One of the main things about crypto is the capacity to take control of your finances, which obviously was not really something that I ever took for granted, being from a country where we had a bank run and hyperinflation and whatnot. So for me, it was really incredible to see the power of DeFi. Crypto is cultural. So no, I don't think that crypto can grow without culture, because it's the essence. Our money is backed by imagination. The way I'm leaving my mark, I think first and foremost, I'm a community builder. I'm not a community manager, but I'm a community builder. Because what I have been doing is finding very special people, putting them together and see what comes out of that. And I love that.